Okay, welcome back to Dredge. This is the second week in a row playing this game. Super exciting. I did get some new lights, so hopefully those are working fine. Need to turn on the sound. Maybe not that much, I don't know. It's just loud enough so you guys can hear me as well. Alright, don't want to delete it, I want to go into it. I think we're here, obviously. The Devil's Spine, I think? It's been a while. A week. I guess a lot's happened in a week in my brain. Don't remember much. I don't even remember what we were doing. Okay, let's look at our pursuits. I guess we're searching for relics. Mortar. Okay. Trader. We have 2 statues. So we just need to get... I think it would be beneficial to look at the rods that we have too. No cargo. So we have the volcanic and then we have the coastal shallow. Because if I remember correctly, you kind of have to have the abyssal to finish the third one, the third statue over here, so yeah. Oh, is he right behind me too? Well, good thing that they never come and get me when I'm parked. I don't know why I went there. Have the mangrove. Well, I don't have $350 though. Man, I'm so broke. Okay, well let's go catch some fish then, I guess. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And we'll sell the fish. I don't know, there's a lot to do. A lot that we have to do. I also kind of think I want to go... like to the other island with the whaler, because then we could at least get the bombs. Oh, what is this? Small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. What do you want to do? Examine. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. Oh yeah, the lighthouse! I forgot about that. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. So it's either like this, or it's like this. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose an island such as this to make camp. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put it in your pocket to read later. Let's leave. We can't do the lighthouse yet. I think you have to have all of the, pieces of the tablet. And I think we only found one so far. And then he tells you, he's like, oh, there's only 2. And then you fall for his tricks. And realize there's more than 2. Okay, let's go get the eel and the... well, we can't get the eel. We should have gotten the eel at night. We are zooming now. And then if our engine goes out again, we have a way to get out of it. We finished reading a book. Damn it. Some salmon. Love salmon. I'm sure there's a better way to be putting that in there, but that's okay. The spot's depleted anyways. Ooh, don't run into the rock. Ooh, a little message in a bottle. This is such a dangerous place to maneuver. Then it's a bunch of back and forth too. At least it's not like take one thing to one island and take it to the next island most of the time. Hello again, what can I do for you? You found it. I never thought I'd see the beauty again, but now I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother in Ingfell? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Well, first, what am I supposed to be doing? Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff, but with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff, until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all the manner of memorabilia from their travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead, poking through the waves. They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? I have seen it. Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish. Waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. Tell me more about the creature that lives in the cliffs. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs, and you can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls. So if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, let's go to the fish lady. And then we'll get the eel, because you can go like the back way to get the eel. And I feel like that's a little easier than trying to maneuver with the big guy coming after you. That, and then I can put this away too, so I don't lose it. I don't know if you can lose key items like that, but just in case. Really don't want to have to go again. There's eels somewhere over here. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh. There it is. It's so dark. It's also so very bright still outside. We had a few days that were like so nice and cozy. And then now it's like kind of cold outside. Okay. I guess I'll just sleep till morning. Have to wait till the eel is slightly rotted anyways. Which will be a while. Just let me know if the music is too loud or anything. What is it? I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris pile in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have any energy these days. I'd have some use for explosives. Alright, I'll think on it some more. But I make no promises. Anything else? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Hey, I just got a new candle. Also, I have something to give you. Oh, it's in my storage. Sorry. Is it rotting yet? No. Okay, there it is. I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since. Huh. So he did make it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? No. I know exactly where it's at. The trick will be not getting hit by the giant eel. Woohoo! See? Told you. That was the trick. Damn it! A pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appear to be large, white teeth. You light the fuse. Yeah, let's just go straight. I don't wanna... I need to go repair my boat now anyways. See, perfect area to come out of. We were zooming, now we're not zooming. Yeah. Don't worry. Didn't need you for much. Why don't you come up here right there? Okay, the whaler. You've done it! We heard the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Your brother forgives you. He found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old, I hardly remembered it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Hermit removed from inventory. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let's get your things packed. Your bags. Yeah, things packed, bags, same word. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger. If you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. I will take these. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to buy all of them and put them in my storage. Because then at least I can take them to the other parts and use them. Thanks, bro. Thanks! I don't know why I came over here. I guess to put the stuff in my storage. Is it rotting yet? No, it's stale. Okay. Stale and rotting are kind of the same thing sometimes. Not really, but... The debris crumbles away. Might as well just get it all and take it to the trader and be like, give me your money. Oh, this is a music box. I wonder if having a cursed item makes more cursed things appear, you know? I wonder what that island is. Perfect, this will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. Safe travels. Ooh, I got $150. Do I have? No, okay. I guess we'll just make our way to, Blackstone? Is that the name of it? We could do this. We could go over here real quick. Wonder if there's anything over here. Oh, there's a boat. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull, almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up along the old wreck. You look in you're in the cabin. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. I think I already did this. Because it was empty. Or, not empty, but it was grayed out. It's over here. Someone's over here. He's a photographer. Ahem. Hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through the narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. Can't remember if it's like right in front of us or it's like a little to the side. Like that one there? Or those ones? I think it's that one right there. Wonder what she saw in the or heard in the water. Ooh, another goblet? Huh. I don't think it was these islands then. Yeah, it definitely was. Oh, it's right there. Got the camera equipment. We get there just in time for night. Maybe. Haven't decided if I want 100% this game yet or not. There's so many quests to do as well. And then all the boat upgrades and stuff like that. Use the lenses! Oh, I do hope they have not been damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice to locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Nah, I'm good. Think so. What is it? I need to stop forgetting to take stuff out of my storage. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes. Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening up to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reefs at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Not at the moment. We can ask all of those questions a little later. Okay, I think Stellar Basin's this one over here. Me and the great open sea. Last week I totally forgot to turn the sound on, so I was like, did I turn it on this time? Did I do it? I did. And I think I forgot because the sound was on in my headphones, but I'd silenced my, or muted my stream, so yeah. Rich again. Only rich if I ever get back to Little Marrow. I don't know what I'm gonna play on stream when this is done. I know we're not like... I know we're pretty close, but I know we're not like... Oh, the stream's over, you know? Or not stream, but the game. So... But I always try to plan ahead. No, the new Poppy's Playtime just came out. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. You empty the cupboards. Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Look around the floor. You look around the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grows to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. There's an end to that sentence. You slowly reach your arm into one. Oh man! You pluck an item from the gouge in the floor. An old generator sputters and ticks over. And do some research. Okay. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? Oh, I'm a sightseer. I am nobody. I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. There's fish to catch. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had time. Could you imagine going through the whole game? Well, I mean, it would be a very short game because you wouldn't get anywhere, but sorry, I need to get going. Can't help. I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I've led here and have been making do as best as I can. But I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. Okay, so firefly squid. Okay, got it. I was like, I definitely had it. Thank you. Looks like you caught all those of the surface specimens I need. Specimens. But yes. I do also need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. I don't have the equipment to catch anything deeper anyway. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be on the reef at night. Is there anything else? Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. Sorry. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society. And then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess at some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. Yeah, I can mention it. I can pronounce sea anemone, but I can't pronounce any other word. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Is there anything else? Have you noticed anything unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying, before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before. But they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Is there anything else? Nah, thanks for sharing though, friend. Off to the reef I go. There's my relic right there. Dude, oh, what's over here? Well, first of all, the stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. I think you have to have An aberrant fish. I think that's what they call it. Give me the fish. I just want one thing. Yeah, there it is. I want Mr. Medusa. No, you don't? Maybe it's the rain. Because I know, like, I have touched the stones in the past and felt stuff, but I don't remember how it was done. We already read this. Yes. Gimme. I'm surprised that the fishmonger is the only one that has really anything to say about the aberrant fish. You know? There's some panic. Some nice panic just floating out at sea. I have the prototype parts you asked for. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. Wow. Slight problem. I'm gonna have to put it in storage for now. Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm not the one at risk, you are. Great. Now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Wait. Okay. Oh, cool. I guess I will sleep. For like 1 hour. Okay. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, sorry. The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. Alright. Oh, it's not glowing anymore. Also, that is pretty badass. Oh, what? It's right there! It's right there! Could get it, you know, if I had the storage for it. Okay. The thing that you gave me, Miss Research Lady, is useless. Useless. I don't know if I even have the money for this. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Now we have more storage there. Because I didn't want to get rid of... I mean, it's not like I really have the money to do any of this. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do. Might be a bad plan. Since I'm already so panicked. But it's fine. See, because then you just sleep it off. Fine. Have you ever, like, watched, so I'm a real horror movie person, love watching horror movies, but every once in a while, I'll find one and it has something, like, the movie itself didn't really scare me, but, like, one of the characters in it did, like, the character design was great. So when the new, I think it was Evil Dead Rise came out, the mom's face, like that smile, just, it scared the crap out of me. Why can't you just let me fast sell it to you? Man, look at this. Boom. Okay. Ah. Hello, what can I do for you today? Show him the stone tablet. Look at it! Yeah, like in The Legend of Zelda, where it's like... The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found those near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? I don't remember. Why would you say I don't remember to any of it? You were there, weren't you? Ah, well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragment. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets to sell me? No, I just sold them all to you. Get with the program, Grandpa. Get with the program. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? Yeah, what's the problem, bro? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Provocation? Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Proud of you. Proud of you, bud. I'm gonna put you in storage because you kinda suck. Install that one. And then we have Coastal Shallow as well. So we have all of those. The only one that we're gonna have to switch out is probably the Mangrove one. Oh well. Until we research and get the one that does it all. But you still have to have two, even at that. I think we can go now. The rain. Let's go check this rock over here. Not what I wanted, but that kind of scared me. No. Wonder if it has to be rain at night. I don't know. I'm gonna do this so I don't manifest myself over here again. And then I'm gonna go slightly slow because when you get this panicked, weird things are bound to happen. Oh, the sun's going down. The sun's going down? And you're panicked already? Yes. Yes, I am. There's a loose jaw. You don't want the gulper eel? He's pretty badass. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? I'm always a bad news person first, because then maybe the good news will cheer me up, but we'll do good news first. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. The bad news is that the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutation. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at the cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings. Immediately. Immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all of this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. A plan for the future. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid that area. The area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Well, let's start reading that book. More tablets. Like the statues. Now we can go like the statues. Also, ooh, snap, crackle, pop over here. Okay, the 14th of September, 1927. I've not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they are illegible. Sorry, I can't pronounce that word. Illegible. There we go. Well, most of what they hauled up was junk. They eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down at the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. A page has been torn off here. September 9th, 1927. We're going backwards right now. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull, or that the crew will be crass. Or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I am being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment on the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. 7th March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping, sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep. The aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple. Forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Okay, so I'm trying to... The first note we got was one of these ones? I don't know. I guess I put it in not order. Not order at all. But we have one for after the 14th. So the 14th is when they dredged up the coffin. But then the 20th, she's talking about her honeymoon. Here's her ring. I feel like it's very annoying. Okay. Stupid thing. You stay over there. Put your head down. No. Go down. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir, for getting the out of here. Okay, let's go this way. No, let's not run into the tree. Thank you very much. Okay. And then you have to go find so many fish. And oh, there's a message. Message in a bottle. Cool. That's done. Tattered receipt added to cabin. I want to hear more about the girl. I want her story. Her lore. Man, I almost missed that because I was like, oh, I just have to pick it up. I don't have to dredge for it. What was I thinking? Have I never played this game? Okay. Let's look at the map. So if I go to the left, and then to the right, and then go straight. So go to the left, and the stupid right, and I don't have any stupid... Damn it. Okay. Change of plans! So if I go around... Let's just follow this around. Don't make any weird turns. This should be fine. Oh, some dog tags. Some research. I just won't tell the guy about the ring that I found. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, I think it's a circle anyways. Just following the murky water. We love ourselves some murky water. Okay, the map. If I go straight and then left. Oh god. Straight and then left, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it was. I just wanted to make sure it was here. Oh, there's something over there. See, this, and this is why I get lost. Like, just go straight and then left. But that was for the X. This definitely wasn't the X, I don't think. Let's see. It was the X. It was definitely the X. If I would have kept going, I would not be where I needed to be. Jeez Louise. Oh, jeez Louise. You are way too close, Buster. Oh, I think he's coming after me. Leave me alone, please! Cool. I think we got all of them. I found the parts of the mortar. That's a lot! Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mine suckers. We just need to lure them in there. Once they're in there, you see, I can fire on them with our new mortar. And that'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. Man, my neck is cracky today. I went and worked out for the first time in like 3 months. For the first time in a long time. And so I feel like I'm just like starting to get sore. We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Let's discuss the bait for the first one. Okay, I need those. Cool. Yeah, I know you don't have any of the fish for the bait. What was I supposed to do? Prepare for this and then come and talk to you? Like, I didn't know we were gonna have bait. I'm trying to look at the... Okay, I need an eel of some kind, a catfish, and then another fish. Oh, and then here, take your... No, I don't want this to... I don't want that. I found some dog tags. Here, you can have them. Thank you. I'll hang them on the tree here, as promised. I think what confused me is I forgot that I blew up the tree that was in the way, but I hadn't come from that side, so I was like, what is this? No, I don't. That is not what I wanted. Here you go, friend. Some bait. Discuss the bait. Yeah, I know you don't have the bait for it. Wait. That's all I hear you say. Wait. That's it. Get your own damn fish. I mean, I know I conveniently have a boat, but... You know what you have? Nothing. Ooh, the catfish. I searched high and low for this catfish the first time. High and low. Let's talk about the bait for the traps. Is that catfish this one? No. Yeah. That should do it. I'll just mix these in there. Here. Load this into the trap. Then we'll get clear. Cool. No, I don't want to know anything else about your bait. You keep your secrets, I'll keep mine. That was so close. Load the trap with bait. You load the bait into the trap. You should probably move out of the way. Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna come then. He just wants to eat. Oh. I don't think he'll be bugging us anymore. Inside is the obliterated corpse of the mine sucker. The airman will be expecting proof of your success. Well, he shot it, didn't he? Also, if I load up another trap, I'll be fine. I just have to go find the trap. Or I could take this to the airman, and then I could just get the bait, and then I could do... Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a better plan. The eye's getting sleepy. He's getting sleepy. He's like, maybe I'll go away. Maybe the panic will go away. I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knife, testing the rubbery meat. You seem satisfied. Yes. This is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Talk about the bee traps. Look, I got the last fish. I got the last fish. That should do it. Heh. I don't need to know where to put the bait. I've got this. I already put the first one in. That was a... Okay. If I were to look on here... Okay, so if I go left... and left... Oh, so close. Left and then left, right? It's in there? No? No? Yeah. No. No. In there. Okay, I was like, I know it's somewhere. He's like, yes, let me get the meat. You'd think they learn. You know? Like, Jerry was just murdered by eating these. Maybe I shouldn't go this way. Okay, let's go straight to there. I guess. I don't know anymore. Also, did my ship change? Oh, I mean, I know it did change a little, but like... Oh, what? You can just come from anywhere? I thought we had to be in the area that you were in. I guess we are pretty damn close, aren't we? Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Is there a way to get in there? Not really. Okay. So let's follow this around. Quite surprised that I haven't started panicking yet. The shrooms. The shrooms. The shrooms. Okay, I'll just follow this. Oh, oh, I forgot that the light was off. I mean, not that it really does much right now. Oh, there it is. I was like, it's gotta be somewhere. So scared that it was gonna come behind me, you know? Wouldn't wanna scare it away. Oh, I was like, what was that noise? The corpse of a mine sucker. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. Okay, now we go back to the army guy. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Excuse me. I know you're panicked, but calm down. Kindly, thank you. Another one taken care of. One remains. By my count, let's finish this. Oh, you have more? You drop the large, bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill with a sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening terror, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace, glistening in coal ore. Well, fisherman... Oh, I forget that it does that. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. And now? Well, that's that, I guess. I suppose. What will you do now? I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. It ought to help you with some fishing. Can you make some bait for me? Here, this was left over from the other bait we made. Lit. You know where I'm going to use this? In my favorite place. Here, you can have this fish. Just grind this up. Cool. He said go crazy with this stuff. I'll sleep. And then I guess we can manifest and then we'll give him the necklace and whatever else he wants. It's so early in the morning and I'm already so panicked. Okay, my storage. The ring as well. Just get a little bit of the bait on it and he'll be like, ew. Ew. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens a crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares and both your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? What about the necklace? I got the necklace too. The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Manifest. Use of these words will induce a trance, like state. While in the state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Are there other powers you wish to know about? Banish. The banishing words will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they are spoken, the more they are understood. He's like so pissed. He's like, why are you bothering me? Why are you here? What do you know of the old mayor of Marrow, Greater Marrow? That stuttering old fool? Yes, I knew him. He joined us on the water sometimes, but was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he has fared too well since I last saw him. Anything else? What will you do once you have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. It's surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects, but they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. Take a look at these trinkets! No, he gets so mad. He's like, you enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you are rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. Ooh, atrophy. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is likely a candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark your location on your map, where you can begin your search. Anything else? Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. How do you know where these relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. Oh, I don't wanna. I want to talk to the crew member, or the dock guy. Also, I have not found any more flags. The dock worker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear of what he sees. So, we haven't talked to him since we gave him the package from that boat. What's wrong? He stares ahead in silence. You stand with him for a while. Occasionally, a tremor shakes his body, and his breathing becomes labored. Also, he's got something dripping out of his ear. Did something crawl in? Are you alright? He seems unable to respond. He strains, clenching his fist. Eyes shut tight with effort, a tear rolls down his cheek. What happened? You notice his neck and overalls are covered in a dark fluid. The same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. His body relaxes suddenly, and his eyes snap open again. They are cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips beneath the boards and disappears into the water below. What was that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until you step backwards, leaving him standing there on the dock. Don't mind me. Got some more stuff for you. Not much, though. Not much. Alright, I'll get rid of this stupid panic. Then we'll go to the devil's spine. My knuckles keep popping. Got some crab. Oh, got lots of crab. Good thing it stays fresh. Who got so much crab? There's something over here. A once strong wooden hull lays broken against the shoreline. The stern is completely beached. You pull a bit closer and manage to clamber into the back of the wreck. You look around. Ooh, I have to sneeze. I thought I had to sneeze. Guess I did not. Some research material. I hope no one comes back for this stuff and they're like, my earrings! Those were my grandmother's! You know? Yeah, I think we can go this way. And then we'll just have to turn. I'm sure eventually that'll get annoying. Oh well, that was actually way closer than I thought it was. Or am I just cray-cray? No, it was way close. What way did I usually go? I want to go... first I want to go over here. All the little dolphins are coming with me. Look at them. So freaking cute. Look at them. Just don't get eaten by that other thing. That freaky thing. I don't think I wanted this. Before... I know we're kind of close to finishing the game once we have all the relics. But before I do that, I'd really like to... get up into the thing that I can't think of the name. The lighthouse. There we go. Jeez, was that so hard to figure out in my brain? I'm like, you know, the thing with the thing and the thing. With the thing. Okay. Okay. Cool. Hoo 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 hoo. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Ooh! Oh, banish, banish. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nope, that's not what I want. I feel like banish is very dangerous because it's like, in a sense, yes, it helps a lot. But then I feel like it also brings things towards you when you're done with it. If that makes sense. It attracts things. There we go. Whoop. It was like, I'll just catch up on the next one. Can you lose things? Wow. Might as well just do it all. The Twisted Shark. Cool. Interesting. Oh, yes, that's actually what I needed. Thank you. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away. Just gonna send it all to storage. Yeah, I know you're out there. Okay. I'm gonna use Banish. If anything comes close. Because I don't want to have to do this again. Well, dang. I'm gonna have to put some of this in here so I can use it. I have some messages too, I forgot about that. Goldsmith and Son, number 27, Little Marrow, December 22nd, 1926. Received the sum of $50.00 in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Additional notes. Received a further $3 for custom engraving on reverse of mounting. Customer to return tomorrow, December 23rd, for collection. Engraving is to be as follows. For Jay, my shining star. What's our name? Do we have a name? I got so much crabs. The encyclopedia? I haven't looked through any of this. I have not found that. Look at those. So tiny. Oh, they must be shrimps. What is that thing? What is that thing? Oh, is that one of those, oh, are they angelfish? Wow. Okay. I guess we will put the flame. Oh, I thought his head moved. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. Before we do this, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna put my hair out. Just had to eat some dinner. You know how it is. Take a break, eat some dinner, drink some water. Okay. What is it? I'm looking for sunken relics first, because I feel like once we tell you the flames are lit, we're not going to be able to see you again. Relics, you say? Perhaps. One such as this? He pulls an antique watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You were drawn to it, too. I see. It found me during my rite of proving, as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? The flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is this black stone altar, stacked high Upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Stop this! His chanting grows louder. Oh, there he is! There it is! The freezing blaze climbs up his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. Sorry, I talk with my hands. Can you tell? It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple, briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Inspect it. Yes, give me the pocket watch. That is broken? You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. I almost said cracked fire. Yes, the cracked fire. I'll put you there. And I want to finish a couple more things before we take that back, because that'll initiate. I guess we should sleep first. We don't have to, but sometimes the panic gets a little annoying. And I think since we have the Ouroboros flag right here, I think that's why we're seeing the spindles. Because on one of the voyages I had the one with the eyes, and I saw eyes everywhere when I got super panicked. Okay, so we're looking for dredge. I want to dredge stuff, and I don't know if it'll be in this area. Ooh, the bottomless lines. Yes, use the explosives. Boom. Holy cannoli. And I can't even get him. Well, I can get him. Oh. It still works? He is huge. Okay, where else can I find? Maybe the tablets aren't just over here? Question mark? I don't know. Let's talk to the merchant. What did you want to know? I found the Calanthan. That's great news! I'll add it to my records. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll find some use of it. What about the other fish? Nope. But I'll sell you the Calanthus for $249. Fuck yeah. Now repair my boat. And let me get some upgrades. Holy cow, I thought we were over here. We are way behind on the upgrades. Okay, here's this, and here's this, here's this, and there's that. Oh, $300, that's a hefty price to pay. That's kind of hefty. This one's only $75. Oh, this one's $800. I don't know if we'll get there in our playthrough of this, but I guess I could take some time to go and do that stuff. I feel like I always run out of the wood. No matter what. Always the wood. I also feel like I got a lot of these artifacts stuff. And I did a lot of research this one too. Oceanic, shallow. This one's oceanic. And ooh, that'd be kind of nice. Would be kind of nice. What about the engines? Oh yeah, I could get a new engine. I haven't really thought about it. Get some crab pots. $6 days? Okay, how many does this take? Ooh, this one needs 3? I think I'm gonna go buy some pots. Go buy some pots. You can have this one. I'll sell it to you for $5. I wish I could sell some of this stuff to you, but I cannot. Okay, what's the best one? The 6 days. Oh, $202. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we'll do this one. I guess we'll do this one. My storage. I would like to put my crab pot out, please. Look at it go! And now we go to sleep. But I think that was my cue. Hey, thanks again for helping me to move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but in otherwise good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. What is going on behind us? What is that? Huh. You know, I woke up this morning and I had a really good joke for these eyeballs, but I can't remember it for the life of me. So I guess we'll just go with the how it feels when you raise your hand in class and everyone looks at you. Yes. And now I'm just dredging, man. I got 2 monocles, so now I have glasses. Good old-fashioned glasses. What's over there? What's this island? This one's a blue mackerel, isn't it? Why are so many blue mackerel? This one a blue mackerel too? No? I don't know what this is. Oh, gray mullet. I don't care about the gray mullet. No, not what I wanted at all. Caused a lot of panic for myself. Damn it! Well, I guess the good thing is no one can come after me. Ooh, flag! Please be a dragon. Please be a dragon. It's a hook? Interesting. Oh, there's something over there. What is this? Looks like explosives. Oh, cool. Some parts. Oh, some dog tags. That is cool, I guess. I keep hearing something, and I don't know if it's like the dredging equipment. I think it is. I think we're safe. Watch, it's gonna be like, you're never safe. Never. This is another one. Damn it. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, nope, don't want to run into that thing. I'm freaking out here. The eyes are gonna start coming out and they're gonna start laughing at me. I'm gonna start seeing something. Well, let's be honest, I've... Oh no! Leave me alone. I'm parked. I am panicked. Everything okay? You've just been standing there for a while. Need to have a rest? Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you for asking. But the show must go on. Can you sell scrap? I mean, not that I can afford to upgrade it right now, but... Do I have any fish for you? No. If I was paying attention, I'd probably know that. I am still panicked. That is wild. Maybe I need to be slightly panicked to use the stones. I found some dog tags. Let me see. That's it. Ooh-hoo! Can you make some bait for me? I don't have any fish for you to make bait out of. I guess we'll go this way. Can my ship grow some legs and, like, claws? Actually, that would probably freak me out more. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fine. My character's like, the ship's gonna sink. I don't know. What do they even panic about? I mean, I guess I would panic about the ship sinking, yes. Yes, that does make some very much sense. Ah, a crooked boulder with a small, simple platform at its base. The twisted shape of deformed fish is barely recognizable carved into the rock surface. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Let me just do this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my thing. Oh no, look at that thing. A grinning gar. Very, very beautiful. Here is your fish. The waves lap up to the platform where you laid the aberration. As the water makes contact with it, a buzzing sound fills the air. The previously still water bubbles up and over, obscuring the fish. A burrow. I wouldn't have to buy any of this. Yes, use it. Use it. Damn it. I suck at this, don't I? That was it. Yeah, use this, because I don't want to go all the way around. Immediately runs into the... Oh, there's a dog! There's a dog! There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. Disembark. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. The dog wags its tail briefly but doesn't move. You wade towards the shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little. It sits. You're too far away to pat the dog. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them, along with a mouthful of sand. You start to walk closer to the dog, but it runs away nervously and hides in some bushes. After a few moments, it emerges again. You make a soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Damn it. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins looking at them. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. I don't want to leave. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Let it follow you. Why would you ever shoo it away? The poor baby. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, oh my goodness, he's so beautiful. You lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. I know exactly who to give it to. And if any cursed things come for me, I will personally see their end. Okay? Okay? Got precious cargo on board now. Don't want to go over that. Precious cargo. She said she wanted a pet. She said she missed people. Miss Researcher. Also, I just want to test something. I just wanted to see if you could put it in there. I like how blunt that is. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands. And I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog. Look at him! Yes, thank you. Oh, we're going to be such good friends. He can be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. Thanks for the ring, bud. See, even the dog said thank you. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. With a tablet that I have been looking for probably the past half an hour? I don't know. I guess part of the hour. I wasn't really looking for it. I was just like, oh, is it in this spot? Is it in this spot? And then I didn't realize that it was only in this spot, even though I'm sure they said that, and I read it. My brain doesn't retain the information like that. Oh, leave me alone. Fuck off. Yes, use the explosives. No, I just wanna look at it. I feel like that was shorter than the last time. And then I'm gonna manifest, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Because if I don't go to sleep, then the panic will take over, and I'll get eaten by the stingray thing. You gotta go fast. And then we're gonna have to go over there to put it in the slot on the lighthouse. I guess 8 o'clock. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together in a square. Excuse me. On the undersides of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light to the low ceiling. Yes. Go on. I always thought this was like one of the fireplaces, but it's his little pipe. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto a scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars, protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse of the Great Marrow by centuries. There it is. An intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. Bro, this is... Thank God the lighthouse is like this big versus like, like this big versus a tiny little itty bitty... The little itty thing templates. There we go. Here, you can have this. I don't really want to... I don't want it anymore. $590. Damn. Damn. Wish we could manifest other places too. I don't know if it's quicker to go through this island or around the island. So we'll just go the way that we like to go. Through the island. And then after this, I guess we'll work on finishing the game. What is that back there? Like a rock or something? Haven't played Mario in forever, but I have that song stuck in my head. Oh, here it is! In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both the walls. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see the handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. I just imagine him like this thing, the tablet is huge, right? And I just imagine him like carrying it all the way up the steps along with all of this stuff and then trying to like heave it into the thing. The fuse tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding aside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Huh. Wow. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. Flame of the sky. Oh. Ooh. Heck yeah, I want that. 3,000 lumens. Woohoo. You take everything from the room. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns. Basalt? Columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forward. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. We must make the final voyage. This time, I will be with you. I'm ready. Oh! Warning! You're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Okay. So be it. Return when you're prepared. Okay. See if there's anyone else to talk to. Oh, my elbow popped. Everything pops. What is it? What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? That he's... I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay, bye! What do you say about it? Huh. The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, you shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? You're kind of sketchy, bro. You're kind of sketch, bro. It is raining. You undock next to an old robot. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? I don't know what you're talking about. The book! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him. Him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back! We cried, as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely, it can still be undone. Silver and crimson, the book, covered in her blood. You're not making sense. Throw it back! The man closes his eyes tight and he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please. The lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Silver and crimson. Silver and crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks the calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does a lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all, that ruinous day. Ask her. Beg her. Tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. The makeshift dock. Okay, well, let's manifest. Let's freak out a little. And we'll sleep. Okay, this is how we get the second ending. I was playing this the other night and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, waddle around, dredge around. And all of a sudden the game was over. I was like, oh, okay. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me? After all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, it's on cooldown. I'm like, man, we could just manifest over there. I'm not sure if there's a third ending or not. I don't know how many endings there are. I think it's just 2, but I'm not sure. Tell me more about that book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isle. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb, you know which book I mean. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Wow. Go ahead. Ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically, like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forwards in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Man, it was us all along. But he's not holding the book anymore. And I am. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this, plainly. Before you sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything. Undo what you did. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes. One more time. Yes. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Wouldn't the seas, want us to do it? Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises in your body as you turn to leave. The collector is with you. I was like, oh man, so it was us all along, but that makes me think it was not us all along. Can I still wreck myself? I don't know. I don't really want to find out. Seems like a lot of work, to be honest. I'm real panicked. No, I'm not real panicked, actually. But I will be in a few seconds. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. And where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. You open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time, you throw the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, you throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more, you throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens, you slot the key in the lock of the music box, and lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. What? Well, there's the giant wave I was wanting. Oh, there she is! She looks a little not great, to be completely honest with you. Is that a head? Is it smiling? Oh no, they're tentacles. I thought it was like a twisted smile. I was like, oh, okay. Wow. Well, Greater Marrow is no more. Okay. I'm only gonna skip them because we're gonna do the second ending, and then the second ending we'll do it. Okay, let's go to the Lighthouse Keeper. I love the soundtrack of this game. It's amazing. It's very calming. What do you want now? Oh. No. Yeah. I thought we already had the book. I guess we don't. One second. Un momento, por favor. I'll get the book. 1 second. I thought we had it. We do not. Tell me more about the book. Don't play dumb. I'm just skipping through. I'm sorry. We're so zoomy. Okay, can't be too zoomy over here. I was like, where's the book? The book is not in our cargo. I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness beyond the bay? When you are ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yesity yes, yes. We must wait until the night is thickest. Until the ocean is at its... as it was, all those years ago. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right. For her. Throw it back. Well, you can't sleep, but you can research. Oh, you can do a lot of stuff. Dry dock. I'm not stalling, you're stalling. Okay, let's go. So then everything goes back to normal then? Definitely a lot easier to see. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Peace out. Ooh, it was mad. Turned my lights off and everything. Is it just gonna float there? Oh no, what is that thing? Well, he swallowed the book, and he swallowed me. Oh, and the Aurora Borealis is back. And Greater Marrow is not in flames. Playtesters? I want to be a playtester. How do you get into that? It's always amazing to me, like, how many people it takes to put a game together like this. Like, it makes sense, but it's awesome. It is finished. Yeah. I just like to let the credits play through because I feel like they deserve it, you know? Me too. That was a very good game, and I have no clue what I'm gonna play next. Thank you for the follow, by the way. What was your favorite part of it? Yeah. "100 days surviving the game." Oh, it's okay. If it makes you feel any better. I'm native English and I feel like my English isn't very good, so I'm just not good at talking in front of people yet. I do not. Secrets like in the title? Dredging up secrets? Yeah. Hmm. Well, looks like the credits are almost over. Alright, that was Dredge. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. I didn't think we were going to be finishing it tonight, but we did finish it tonight. So, hope that you have a wonderful night. And don't forget to blow out your candles. It's very important. I'll see you next time if I can blow out my candle.